It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Working on Thompson. Fader on the way. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Now Anthony. Here's English. Shot clock at 6. Whistle. That's good. Here's Rose. Outside Pippen. Outside Rose. Pass to Jordan. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. 8 feet away. First quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson right side. English. And the three ball is good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Pippen with it. Pass to Jordan. Backing in. Fires from the line. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris, now here's Thompson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Anthony. It's blocked, but he stays with it. Bucket 6. There's the bucket, good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Outside Rose. Jordan. Here's Rodman, and he finishes nicely on the way. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's English. Pass to Thompson. Here's English. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Anthony with it. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Pass to English. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is off. And here's Pippen. Right side Rose. Right side Rose. Back to Pippen. Drains the three-pointer.
It is so hard to contain it. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Jordan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Pippen. Gilmore fires the three. And the Bulls, another three.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Nuggets trail. Here's English. Down low. Now Anthony uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose with the ball. Right side Rose. And the wing jumper offline. Outside Anthony. There's the pick. Thompson outside. Pass to English. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's English. Thompson outside. Pass to English. Takes the three, and that one's good. He has 6. Chicago trailing here. Here's Rose. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Pippen. Lock at 6. The turnaround jumper, and he gets it to go.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Pass to Anthony. Anthony left side. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And here's Rose. Right side Rose. Outside Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. No luck. Anthony with it. Pass to English. Back to Anthony. Issel. And again, it's Denver.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Chicago calls timeout. Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Pippen. Beyond the arc. Good! Here's English. He's got 6. Pass to Anthony. Now Thompson. Now Jordan. 13 feet away. Again, Chicago.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now here's Anthony. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Rose with the ball. Stripped away. Outside Anthony. Pass to English. He's covered by Rose. English misses. And here is Rodman. Now here's Rose. Back to Rodman. Pippen. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Jordan inside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Jokic, and the layup is good.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
And blocked. Van Exel. Pass to Iverson. Iverson left side. Just 5 on the clock. Van Exel. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Sloan. Shot from 6. And they're able to recover. And that one's good by Noah. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Iverson. It's tipped. Now here's Butler. Here's Sloan. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Vandeweghe. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Chicago. Here's Sloan. Here's Noah. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Now Iverson. Vandeweghe. 6 to shoot. Van Exel with the lead pass. And that one's good.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here is Armstrong. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Sloan from downtown. Can't hit.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Pass to Mutombo. Clock at 6. Van Exel. From deep. Another three for Denver. Here is Armstrong. Here's Sloan. Pass to Love. Love right side. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think? Pass to Mutombo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Mutombo. And the Nuggets making a change here. That one misses. Chicago leading. Here's Sloan. Back to Love. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Outside Billups. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here is Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Sloan. Pass to Armstrong. The three. And he gets it to go. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Iverson outside. McDyess. McDyess collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls making a switch here. It's a close game here in Chicago. Here is Armstrong. Pass to Kukoc. Here is Armstrong. Butler with the ball. Butler with the ball. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And here is Iverson. Here's the screen. He lobs it up. Here is Armstrong. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Kukoc. Pass to Armstrong. No good on the triple. And here is Billups. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Allen Iverson on the way. Shot clock at 5. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here is Armstrong. Left side, Butler. Pass to Kukoc. They set the pick. The kick outside to Butler. Left side, Billups. Leads him in there. Mutombo. And Denver again with the bucket. Chicago trailing here. Here is Armstrong. Can't get it to fall.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Dang. Pass to Kukoc. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
You know, he got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Now here's Iverson. Lets it go with the 3. And he gets it to go. He's got 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Outside Butler. Pass to Kukoc. And he banks in the layup. Denver in the lead. Now Iverson. 5 points in the game. Outside Billups. And again Denver with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here is Armstrong. Outside Dang. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Billups with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here is Armstrong. Outside Butler. The baseline J. Another one falls for Chicago.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Iverson outside. Pass to Mutombo. Makes it off the glass. 5 points in the game. Here is Armstrong. Up top, Kukoc. Noah with it. Outside Butler. Back to Noah. Lays it up and banks it in. And here's Denver. 3-point lead. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. For the Nuggets. On defense, Chicago dives for it and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And here's Rose. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Pippen. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Now here's Thompson. Thompson right side. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Right side Rose. Pass to Pippen. Outside Rose. Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Jordan's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's English. Here's English. He's got 6. Shoots from the high post. That one wide left. Michael Jordan on the wing. Releases. And count it from 19 feet away. He's got 6. Thompson outside. Pass to Anthony. Working on Rodman. Here's English. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. That's good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Now Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Gilmore. And that one's good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
And so here's Denver. Here's English. Pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Rodman. Jordan with it. Outside Rose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's English. Here's English. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
And here is Anthony. Anthony right side. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Left side Rose. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to English. Back to Anthony. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 13 points in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Outside Rose. Outside Pippen. From the arc. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Denver in the lead. To the paint. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Here's English. He's got 6. There's the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jordan inside. From 12 feet out. Jordan inside. Pass to Anthony. Here's English. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Denver. Here's Jordan. The shot is off. And the first half is now in the books. The Nuggets on. And now the third quarter about to get going. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one. Pass to Thompson. Here's English. Issel. And again, it's Denver.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Gilmore. Here's Rodman. Soft touch off the glass. He has 5.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Poked away. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to English. 6 to shoot. Good. English. Chicago trailing here. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Chicago calls timeout. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Rose. Left side Rose. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Anthony with it. 13 points in the game. Now here's Thompson. Back to Thompson. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. Pass to Rose. Outside Pippen. Jordan. 11 feet away. And that one's good. He's got 12.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Now here's Anthony. Here's English. Pulls up. Again, the Nuggets score. And here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Pippen. Here's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's English. Pass to English from about 19 feet, and it's rejected. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Stolen by Rose. Here's the break. Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Backing down. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here's English. He's got 14. Anthony. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 15 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Outside Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk. Denver in the lead. Outside Anthony. There's a good screen. Denver gets it back. Pass to English. Here's the three. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. Outside Rose. Outside for Jordan. Good on the three-point shot. 17 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
Here's English. Pass to Anthony. Thompson outside. Blocked. Michael Jordan on the wing. Right side Rose. To the inside. Here's Rodman. And it's all evened up.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. He has 7. So it's Chicago now. Pass to Pippen. Backing him down. Here's Sloan. For the lead. That's good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket. For a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Van Exel. Thompson outside. Jokic. 5 to shoot. Jokic. On the high post, he drills it. Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Here's Sloan. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Nick Dice. Thompson outside. The steal. Pushing it up. Here's Sloan. And he gets it to go. He's got 8. Thompson outside. Vandeweghe tries to keep it alive. 6 to shoot. Pippen with the steal. Here's Sloan. Pass to Rose. Here's Sloan. 3-pointer. No good. Nick Dice. It's hauled in by Noah. Chicago leading. Pass to Rose. Here's Sloan. A 3-ball. Shot's good. He's got 11.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Van Exel. Jokic takes the 12-footer and hits. Now here's Rose. Here's Sloan. Pass to Pippen. 5 on the clock. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Jokic. Jokic. Money from the wing. 10 points for him. Here's Rose. Another shot. Now here's Love. And that's 2 points on the layup. Now Thompson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jokic. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. Pass to Love. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Vanderlei. Jokic. Shot denied. Here's Rose. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. The Nuggets trail. And Exel. Six on the shot clock. Vanderlei. That's good. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Pippen. Missed. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Rose with the ball. Pass to Kukoc. And here's Rose. Outside Rose. And the shot is good. So it's Denver now. Iverson up top. Pass to Mutombo. And the layup's good off the glass. And here's Rose. Now Butler. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good. Thompson outside. Pass to Mutombo. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Billups. Just trying to shoot. And it's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Right side, Butler. Count that one. Here comes Billups. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Iverson outside. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Denver.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Outside Rose. Inside. Dang. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Here comes Billups. With the fadeaway. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here is Iverson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Billups. Now Mutombo. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Iverson. To tie it up. Here's Billups. Another 3 for Denver.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Outside Rose. And it's blocked. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Jokic. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so here is Chicago. Rose with the ball. And stolen by Billups. Pass to Thompson. No good. They set the pick. Kukoc with it. Kukoc with it. From the stripe. Clock at 6. Outside Dan. Butler fires from deep. Back to Dan. Pass to Kukoc. Got it from 16 feet. The Nuggets now on offense. Here's Billups. Iverson left side. Iverson left side. Mutombo hammers the alley-oop through. Now here's Rose. Back to Dang. Pass to Rose. Now here's Dang. And that is good.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Now Billups. Iverson. Banked in off the glass.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Pass to Kukoc. Right side Rose. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. The basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Outside Anthony. To take the lead. Rodman with the rebound.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game, this type guy, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Here's English. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now Rose. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Gilmore. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Nuggets trail. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pippen with it. Outside Jordan. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Back to Jordan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Here's English. Hangs. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. English. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago trailing here. Here's Rose, and it's blocked. Lever. Pass to English. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. Can't get the heave to fall.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And here's Rose. Shot to stop the drought. Here's English. Pass to Anthony. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 19 points in the game.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing. Gilmore. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Lever. Pass to English. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Now here's Jordan. Outside Rose. And here is Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Jordan. On deep. An absolute pound from three-point range. 20 points for him.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Here's English. English misses. Chicago with the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 3-on-3. Thompson with it. Pass to English. Yes! Now here's Rose. Outside Pippen. Here's Jordan. Working on Thompson. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now it's time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Pass to Rose. Back to Pippen. Now Jordan. Covered by Anthony. Fades back. Cut! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Denver calls timeout. Here's English. Count it!
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Huge shot to tie it up. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's Anthony. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We'll get right. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. To take the lead. Now here's Rose. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Pass to Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 21.
That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
Outside Rose. Outside Jordan. Up again. A follow-up flush. Here's English. Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. Rebound by Pippen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Nuggets trail. Now Anthony. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Lever. Clock at 6. Pass to English. And that one swishes right in. He's got 24.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. Jordan with it. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by Anthony.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Chicago trailing here. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Outside Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing. It's up against Thompson. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go. He's got 26. Here's English. Defensive foul. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Anthony with it. Anthony with the bucket. Here's Rose. Outside Pippen. 6 to shoot. Misses off the right angle. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Thompson with it. Outside Anthony. The 8-footer. Here's English. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. The 10-footer. That one goes. Count. So it's Chicago now. Outside Rose. Outside Jordan. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. Gilmore nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to English. Outside Anthony. For 3. Can't get it to go.
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
Outside Rose. High, arcing shot. Sinks it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Denver calls timeout. Here's English. And here's Anthony. From downtown. Right between the eyes. Chicago calls timeout. What do you think, guys? Here's Jordan. Off target from downtown. So it's the Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony.